friends, it's Mr. Lee here. Today I want to show you some different balance challenges and balance poses that you can do at home. It's such a beautiful day outside today. I decided to get outside for these challenges, but you don't need much space, so you can definitely do these inside as well. Balance is something that's really important. It's something that we're not actually born with. We're not born with great balance. If you think of a little baby, they tend to be very wobbly when they're walking. So balance is definitely something we can improve. Balance is important because it helps us prevent injuries. If you're doing an activity or playing a sport, it's really important to have good balance. So these challenges that we're going to do today will help you improve your balance. Hope you enjoy. All right, so for our first balance challenge, I'm going to use a beanbag, but you could also use a sock, any object you could really balance on your head or arm. So the first challenge would be to balance a beanbag on your head and either walk in a straight line, or I'm just going to walk in a circle. So what I'm doing is just keeping my head really still and just walking in a little circle. The challenge would be to see how long you can do this for before the beanbag or sock falls off your head. All right, so our next balance challenge is to balance on one foot and toss a beanbag to yourself. So I'm going to pick one foot to balance on. It's my right foot, and I'm going to toss the beanbag to myself. Start with one hand, and then you could switch one hand to the other hand and see how long you can do this for, how many tosses you can do to yourself. Make sure to switch feet as well. All right, so our next challenge, you're going to need help from somebody else. For this challenge, you're going to have somebody toss the beanbag to you, and you're going to catch it while balancing on one foot. So see how this goes. All right, there you are. See how many in a row you can get. All right, so our next balance challenge is actually a balance pose. And for each of these poses, you want to try to hold them for at least 10 seconds is a good number. If that's too easy for you, try to go longer, 20 or 30 seconds even. So the first balance pose is called airplane. So for airplane, you're going to pick one foot to balance on, put your arms out, and you're going to slowly lean forward and bring back your other foot. I'll also go this way so you can see. And the goal is to try to balance on that one foot for at least 10 seconds. Balance challenge is a really tough one. It's called a single leg wall sit. So you may have done a regular wall sit before where you have both feet on the ground and you're keeping your back flat against the wall. Okay, now we're going to pick one leg up, and we're going to balance on the one leg while doing a wall sit. Like I said earlier, try to hold this for at least 10 seconds. And make sure to switch legs after 10. All right, our next balance challenge is called the tripod. And I know this is one we've done in PE before, and a lot of you really like to challenge yourself by doing this. So the tripod, the goal is to balance basically on your elbows. So I'll show you here. I'm going to bend my knees, bring my arms inside of my legs, pressing against the inside of my knees, and I'm going to spread my fingers wide, slowly lean forward, and balance on my elbows, bringing my feet up. See how long you can hold this for. That's called the tripod. Good luck. All right, our next balance challenge is called opposite arm and leg. So for this one, we start on our hands and knees, and then you pick one arm to bring up and then one leg to bring up, and it's going to be your opposite leg. So I have my right arm up and I have my left leg up, and you're just going to hold this for at least 10 seconds, and then when you get to 10 seconds you're going to switch. So now I have my left arm up and my right leg up, and you can do that a few different times. Right, so for our last challenge, we're going to balance on one foot with our eyes closed. I know this might sound pretty simple, but it's actually a pretty good challenge. So I'm going to pick one foot to balance on, close my eyes. Oh, I can already feel myself getting a little wobbly. To help stay secure, steady, you can squeeze your abdominal muscles, squeeze your muscles, and just try to hold as still as possible. Now, if you really want a bigger challenge for this one, you could also try to toss a beanbag or sock to yourself while your eyes are closed. That would be an awesome challenge. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed these challenge activities today. Try to do these at least one day. 2 would be great for your PE this upcoming week. Miss you all.